Welcome to a brand new episode of The Founder. Today I have Fara with me from Illume Design Studios. How are you doing, Fara?
Very well, thank you.
Awesome. So tell me all about you and your company.
So basically it's called Illume Design Studio, and we are a lighting supply company. So we basically do consultation, and we are based for products and services as well. So yeah.
Okay, so how long have you guys been around?
So we started operations in 2014. Yeah. To date.
Okay, so it's been 8 years.
Yes.
All right, so give me a little bit of an insight of why you wanted to do this.
Okay, so my journey with lighting is, it was actually very coincidental. When I graduated from college and came back, I was kind of trying to figure out what I want to do with life. So it was like more like trial and error process for me. So I was just, experimenting with loads of things actually. And then I came across this company who was also into lighting. It was actually an interior house.
Okay.
And so they wanted me to sort of help them out with some marketing related work. So I had no clue about lighting. So I just thought it's a bulb and then you just hang it somewhere and yeah, voila, there's light. So I had to do a lot of research, go back to like the internet and read a lot of books. So I was very much kind of learning about lighting. And then I actually kind of had to get like a practical part for it as well. And I guess it was just passion. I just wanted to do it.
Okay.
And yeah, so my journeys, you could say it was more passion driven.
Okay.
So here I am.
Oh, wow, that's amazing, because not a lot of people, think out their career and say, oh, I want to do lighting, which is really cool.
I get that a lot.
So is this something you always wanted to do, or?
Not really. Like I said, it was very coincidental,
okay.
But I love what I do. I really love it.
Okay, so what really inspires you?
When I finish a project, I just take a step back and look at like the end product. It just keeps me going. And, it's just my clients, I suppose, when I see like, how much my service has sort of improved their living space. So yeah, that keeps me going, and it's just what I do.
Okay, and who do you provide the lighting to?
So we work with architects, we work with interior designers, engineers, electrical engineers, and the clients as well directly sometimes. So yeah, anybody actually who needs my services.
Okay, and where do you usually get lighting? You probably have like a variety of lighting, right?
Yes, so some items we make them locally, but 95% of our products are imported. So we work with manufacturers in Europe, China, and the US.
And what would you say has been the challenging part in your career?
Well, I suppose when I entered the market in 2014, a lot of people didn't, kind of know the importance of lighting, especially I think the residential side of it.
Right.
So it was a lot to convince, and just going to them and pitching about it was hard. But I think over the years it has evolved a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks to like a lot of architects and interior designers. So I think that was the biggest challenge. But now you see a lot of people pay a lot of attention to their spaces.
Right.
So that's I guess would be.
Yeah, lighting is everything now. You can see
it could either break or make your space.
Absolutely, especially like if you have businesses and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it just makes a whole lot of a difference. So when it comes to your marketing strategies, what do you rely on mostly?
So right now, basically, I think with the whole pandemic, I think everybody sort of, understood the power of social media, and we also rely a lot on social media. But thankfully, marketing is always evolving around my product and service, basically. So it was always wanting to give the client a good service and then create a market where it's more of recommendation based.
Right.
So I think it's worked for us. Obviously, it differs from each business and what they want to kind of get at the end of it, but for us it's worked, and I intend to keep it that way.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. And what would you say, Farah, drives you? Like, what really gets you up in the morning?
I would say my love for what I do. I really enjoy it, and it's kept me going.
So I mean, there hasn't been a day that I woke up and said, "Oh my God, it's another day at work."
Exactly.
Because I don't do a 9 to 5 desk job.
Right.
I'm on the go all the time. I meet a lot of people on a daily basis.
I bet your times are all different as well.
Yes, and I get to see a lot of beautiful things.
Okay.
Throughout my day. So it's just, I wake up to that, and that's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's actually really good to have that drive, especially if you're doing something you love, right?
I do.
All right. So, what is your definition of success?
For me, success would be the ability to do what I want to do, to be able to do what I want to do, and to be surrounded by people that I love and respect. And that's success to me. I don't think it's always monetary based, but just to find that that time in your life where you're like, you know what, I'm good. I'm like in a good place. So yeah, that's success to me.
And was there ever a hard decision you had to make?
A lot, actually.
Yeah.
A lot, because I also had a retail part in my business, and it's a different cup of tea. But I had to let it go with the pandemic and concentrate more on projects. But it turned out well, because I also learned quite a few things. And that was a hard decision at that time, but I realize now that it was a correct one.
Has the pandemic, let's say, disrupted business in any way? Or
it has definitely, because there are lots of import restrictions. So that's been quite hard on us, because we don't manufacture a lot of lighting in Sri Lanka, just the very basic ones. So it's very much an import dependent industry at the moment. So that was tough. It still is, actually.
It is, right? We're still recovering, and hopefully things get back to normal. So when it comes to the program, The Founder, we usually ask this from all of our guests. And if you ever had the chance to sit at dinner with a founder of your liking, locally or internationally, who would it be?
I think a dinner date with Jack Ma would be interesting.
Oh, very cool, very cool. But he might disappear.
True. So better get that date soon.
Yeah. Fara, tell us about, of course, this next question is from the Colombo Cooperative. They're all about providing modern workspaces and creative spaces just like this to companies of all sizes. And they would like to know what your first workspace was like.
It was tiny.
It was tiny? Okay.
It was small, but it worked. And because I started on my own.
Right.
And but I had a really nice space. I had a retail area as well, and beautiful lighting. So yeah, it was comfortable and fresh and nice.
Okay, and that was 8 years ago?
Yes, it was 8 years ago.
Oh wow, okay. And who has been your biggest support up till now?
My biggest support would have, I would say, my family, and also my colleague, actually, who's been with me since 2014.
Okay.
Her name is Vasan. I have to actually mention that. She's been like real moral strength to me.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So it's very exciting to have been spoken to you, by the way, and I'm really excited because it's a woman-based, company as well. So you guys are absolutely killing it.
Thank you so much.
So if it wasn't for Illume Design Studios, what would you have been doing, Fara?
It's a really good question. I think I would have actually pursued my studies in architecture, because it's a subject that I really love. So yeah, probably that.
Yeah, that's cool. And there's also a lot of people watching, of course, maybe looking up to you now that they've heard your story. What kind of advice can you give for young startups out there?
Okay, taking my personal experience as a woman, actually, it was quite tough for me to, get to where I've been right now. But a lot of challenges, and on a daily basis sometimes. But, you just have to have faith in yourself, trust in yourself, just, and, love what you do. If you love what you do, you can face challenges. So just, fix that crown and
take a deep breath and move on.
I love that. I love the fix the crown thing. Good job. So, Fara, where can we, of course, give some more information about how they can get in touch with you if they want lighting done? Where can we reach you and all that?
Okay, so we have our page on Instagram and Facebook, so you could just simply drop us a message and one of our support service staff would give you a call.
Okay.
And you could also reach us on our hotline number.
Okay.
Could I?
Yes.
So it's 777 998 333.
Okay. So how does your Instagram and Facebook handle go as?
Illume Lighting and Design.
There you have it. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today,
you so
Fara.
much
Good
for
luck
having
with
me.
everything.
Thank you.
And yeah, I hope you have a bright future.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. So see you next time on The Founder. I'm your host, Tashiya Segel.